All right, welcome guys. Thank you so much for joining this video. It's going to be the first of hopefully many when it comes down to figure customization. For this one, we're not going to be doing any particular swaps like on the body or anything like that, but I am going to do a repaint and just give it a different aesthetic, and hopefully you guys end up liking it. And the reason why I'm hoping that you guys end up liking it is because this figure is actually going to be the figure that one of you viewers is going to get to win. Pretty excited to give this out. As I've mentioned in the previous video, the giveaway is going to be ending at the end of this month, the end of the month of November, 2023. Just in case some of you end up watching this video years later. But anyway, you do have until the end of this month to basically go into my profile on YouTube and look through my videos. It should be one of the first ones. I believe it's the review for this figure, which is the Todd McFarlane DC Multiverse Glow in the Dark Special Edition Joker, Batman Joker. So it's actually Batman, but he's been Jokerized. So really cool figure. I like this figure more and more the more I get to see it and spend time with it. It's just such an awesome figure. So anyway, hopefully this ends up making one of you lucky viewers out there really happy, and hopefully it's gonna be you, or maybe you, or maybe you. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this customized. Let's go ahead and get the process started. Now, as far as colors go, I was thinking of a couple different ideas. So hopefully, I'm going to show them both here on camera. I'm thinking of either going with a very specific blue or a very specific gray, basically converting his actual suit itself, all the blue that you guys see on here. I'm either going to make it a super awesome, unique, shiny, kind of metallic looking like blue, or I'm going to give it a gray look. I want to go gray because of just the originality of the Batman suit and everything like that. I think that would be really cool, especially on this sculpt, and being that it's glow in the dark edition. If this is all grayed out, once the lights go off and this thing glows, it would actually probably look really cool. One thing for sure though that I want to do is I want to paint the gloves, or gauntlets I should say, and the boots. I definitely want to paint those purple. I was thinking of maybe painting the mask and the cape purple as well, but I'm still not decided on that. I promise I'm not gonna try to mess this figure up best as I can, because I want whoever wins it to be happy with it. And if you'd prefer the original one over the one that I make, then I'm really sorry. But again, there's not going to be going back after this. I'm going to go ahead and start with that blue here and see kind of how that looks, and see if that's what we want to do for the whole suit there. So as you guys can already tell the difference there, if you look at the lighting, there's the regular blue right there, and then there's that shiny kind of metal looking like, metallic looking like blue. So I mean, if I did the entire figure with this blue, it would actually look pretty awesome from what I'm seeing. It just really glistens. So guys, it's a very tough call. You should comment below and let me know whether you would prefer it blue, the special blue color, or if you'd prefer it gray. Obviously, with this video being that I'm recording it right now, I'm not going to be able to view the comments until it's already been done and posted. I'm more than likely not going to change it once I start doing it with this process, just because I can always repaint it, but it requires basically stripping away the color all over and just essentially starting the process all over, and it can be pretty time extensive, guys. So I may just stick with it. Now here is the gray, and I'm going to do it on the other leg, just so maybe you guys can see the difference there. All right, so one again is blue and the other is gray. And actually, just based off of what I'm already seeing, I think I might want to do the whole figure gray. I think that's gonna look so cool. At least from what I can see right now. We won't know until it's done, of course, but maybe if we paint this whole leg first, it'll give us a better idea of what it would look like. And there are certain things that I'm going to do off camera regarding, you know, the painting of this figure. I may basically just paint it a little bit here, and I don't really know how to time lapse my videos. I know it's something that's so basic, but I may have to basically stop recording and just basically paint the entire figure, at least in segments, and you know, stop and show you guys the progress so far, just because this can be time extensive, and I don't want to bore you guys by just, you know, having you guys sit here and watching me paint a figure, unless it's something you guys like. It's definitely something that I like. I enjoy it. It relaxes me. It's kind of like opening and unboxing Pokemon cards. That's actually why I got started. Well, I've always, you know, I've always had a thing for wanting to collect Pokemon cards ever since I was little. But as many of you might already know, I didn't grow up super wealthy or anything like that, and I wanted, as much as I wanted Pokemon cards, it just was not a priority for my family, understandably, when I was growing up. As I got older, I started watching unboxing videos of the Pokemon cards on YouTube, and I actually, you know, it brought back that nostalgia feeling, and you know, I just kind of wanted to experience that, since I never got to experience it as a kid. And that's what really led me to basically start creating YouTube videos and uploading consistently. Well, I'll say consistently. I'm sorry I haven't been as consistent lately. I'm going to work on that so I can continue to, you know, upload for you guys if you guys enjoy this content anyway. I do also like uploading and just creating content for myself as well. But I'm hoping that, you know, we're like-minded. Whoever's watching this video right now, you and me share like-minded, you know, interests. I'd imagine that's why you're here. And if that's the case, then thank you so much, and thanks for sticking around, whether that's for, you know, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, or the entirety of this whole video, however long this ends up being. I just want to say thank you, really, from the bottom of my heart. I sincerely mean that. It means so much to me. It means a lot to me that there has been content that I've created and put out that you guys do like. Just that in itself is just super motivating. Anytime I see a like on my video, seriously, even if it's just one like, it means so much to me, guys. So if you guys want to be supportive, you're more than welcome to hit that like button. If not, it's totally cool. I'm not gonna force you guys or anything like that. I'm not gonna say anything crazy like you guys will have terrible luck for 30 years if you don't hit that like button, because I'm not about that. I'm honestly just about you know, hoping that you guys actually enjoy this content. And now I realize that probably didn't make too much sense, so I'm sorry. Do you normally, when I'm painting a figure or customizing them, I'm usually not talking. I'm usually just focused on the figure. So I think the best thing I could probably do right now is maybe tell you guys a story from my childhood, or I'm not sure. We can talk about, I guess, how the day was today. Today was a great day. I actually got together with family that I don't see as often as I would like to, and they're all doing great, by the way, guys. So thank you if you were going to ask about that. But yeah, it was a great day. It was kind of like a pre um, here in the United States, we celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm not sure if you guys watching the video are familiar with that, but basically it was like kind of a pre-Thanksgiving get together, and that's really what it is. At the end of the day, it's about, at least for us, it's about our families getting together, and yeah, it was a lot of fun, guys. Let's see here. All right, so as I mentioned, it can be pretty time extensive, just because you've got to go over the figure a few times, and right now we're basically providing a base coat. And also, if any of you watching this is interested in learning a little bit more about like the supplies that I use, the tools, brushes, anything like that, just let me know. The paints, let me know, and I'll start showing it on the videos as well. But yeah, this is something that I got into just for fun, and when I started doing it, some people, like when I actually started doing it, I started posting pictures of it on my socials, and I actually built a little bit of a following where people really liked the the little repaints and new creations I was doing as well. And what I mean by that is, when I'm talking about customizing figures, I mean, like, I thoroughly mean that. Like, for example, this is a lightsaber that I made, and this one's particularly is pretty messed up, but yeah, it was just basically a maybe this is not the best example to show you guys, but this is a lightsaber that I created with my imagination. Not like with my imagination, but you guys know what I'm saying. Basically, the wrist would go through that, and this is where you would actually hold it right underneath the till. I just thought that'd be a cool concept for a lightsaber. And while we're on the topic, might as well show you guys just another example. Here's a little hood I created. It was actually, I've got him right over here. It's actually for this guy. Yes, that is the one and only from Star Wars. Let's see here. How'd that hood go again? I think it went like that. Yeah. Check that out, guys. So I always like customizing these, just because, and obviously, you know, we've got some paint chipping and everything like that. But this figure I've had for a really long time, so I'm not surprised at all that some of that paint's become stripped over the years. But anyway, it's just one of the fun figures and a little bit of an example of what I mean by customizing. You know, adding clothing pieces that weren't originally with the figure. And for this guy in particular, I also gave him electric powers, basically, that wrapped around his arm, and they actually came out to about right here. They were pretty awesome, some force powers, but I have lost those. Again, I've had this guy for many years. Also, while we're on the subject, his boots, if you guys notice that's the blue color that I was thinking about, you know, potentially making his costume. But I mean, I'm kind of glad I'm going with the gray. I'm really excited to see how he turns out. And actually, guys, I'm going to pause the video only because, again, I'm not familiarized with how to time lapse just yet. Be patient with me. The future videos, I'm sure I'll get it figured out. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it here and just only stick with the gray color. And once I finish getting him fully painted, I'll resume the video and we'll pick it up from there. Okay, give me one moment.